Okay, who can give me a summary of events of what happened last session up until where you're at right now?
Uh, we took a contract, gathered supplies, secured passage down the river. Our intent was go to the shit. Let me check the name. Camp Righteous. No, sorry, Camp Vengeance, and rally some Fist mercenaries there so that we could continue south and ultimately, you know, meet our fate.
Yep.
But
And we all
in the meantime, we took a nap. I was on watch. We heard some rumbling through the woods and were surprised by a massive T-Rex. Also, there's piranha.
and we have our druid friend Quasha and his companion Quopi.
True. Yes, we have three canoes with that are kind of supplies that have been divvied up between them so we don't lose everything in one.
Which is how you find yourself over here. Ooh, I will go ahead and you know what? I'll just start locking it down so we don't have to worry about stuff. There we go. I've got the map up. Is anybody having difficulty being on the map?
Nope.
Okay, if you'd like to go ahead and put yourselves however you want around the map. I'll give you a quick synopsis while you guys are moving. The sounds came suspiciously from over in that direction. So there was a large T Rex bellowing, and you can
Mm,
kind of see its shape outside. Its head sticking out, it's looking at the campfire. For all intents and purposes, uh, this thing right here will count as half cover, and then this rock over here will give you total cover. And then these are your three boats that you had. And here's some awesome lily pads that I threw in.
nice.
Okay.
I figured the
Eh,
easiest way to get through it is to go ahead and go for some initiative. Now, with that being said, you can always take 10 on your initiative and get your dex modifier plus 10 for the last part. So let me know what you'd like to do, either taking 10 or going from there.
Mm, I'll take my
I
11.
Got Dritz is at 11.
am I in? Here we go.
Oh, I'm gonna take my 13.
Gotcha.
I will also take my 13.
Hassan rolled for a 9.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And 40 rounds got a 12. All right. You see a massive
Mm.
T Rex make itself apparent as it is slowly pushing around and it sees that stuff. It rushes towards the middle of the camp and Driz, give me either a strength saving throw or a dexterity saving throw. Your DC is going to be 18,
Cool.
but you get to choose.
Ooh, there you go, 19.
19. It comes in and tries to bite at you. It was going to grab you and try to pick you up, but you were able to maneuver yourself just out of the way as its hot, rancid breath blows in your face. Uh, Adam, have you leveled up your character?
I'm actually doing it right now.
Gotcha. Well, I need you to make me a strength or a dexterity saving throw when you get a chance, because it is coming around with a tail swipe to knock you down.
Oh,
What
all right,
level are we?
You should be third.
Oh,
strength or dexterity?
Saving throw, correct. And it should be underneath the attributes. You'll have all the saving throws.
Where is okay?
Oh, nice. As it goes down and tries to bite Driz, he tumbles out of the way, its tail coming and sweeping around as it sees Shyla, and the ducks down completely as it takes off little pieces of wood and splinters and stuff like that. The next person in order is going to be Mesmer. Logan, it is your go.
All right. Well, it looks like this may have just become a fight. Who took... Nobody actually took any damage, right?
No, nobody's taken any damage yet, I don't believe.
Okay.
You guys were able to make it
So
through the piranhas without anything. Nobody
let
jumped
me,
in.
I apologize. I was looking for my ruler. Okay. I am going to... Let's see, I can disengage. And 30 feet should get me right to about the top of this rock, or right next to this rock.
Alright.
And then I am going to use my bonus action. Wait a minute, let me double check. Shit, no, that's an action. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything extra at this point except piss it off.
Alright, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Alright. Zarian. It is your go.
all right. I will. I'm gonna run up in between these two, so that way they're both within 5 feet of me.
Gotcha.
Because I do shit when I have friends close to me, being a paladin, and I will. Excuse me. I want to do. Oh, it's an action. Never mind. It's an action, not a bonus action. I will just attack it with hopefully a smite, and say,
Alright.
"Begone!"
Anything above a 13 is going to hit. And when you say hopefully hit it with a smite, are you casting smite before you hit it?
No, it's one when you hit
Okay.
as a paladin when you hit.
Gotcha. AC 13.
Gotcha. That's
That's a
hit.
hit.
For a whopping 4, because I rolled a 1. But like I said, I was going to do a divine smite as well.
Gotcha. Give me some of that divine smite damage.
7 divine
Nice.
smite.
Alright.
And I say, "Begone, leave us."
Well, your hit was inflicting with the righteous energy of Horse, your god. You did notice that the little bit amount of damage which would have fell normal beings barely registered on it. It looks like it's probably had worse, in like average days living in the jungle. Are you doing anything else?
That's it.
That's it?
I thought that was a pretty eventful round.
All right. Shyla, it is your go, Adam.
All right, so bear with me here for a second. Um,
What are you trying to do? Maybe I could help you out.
I'm looking at this friends spell and maybe seeing if I can charm this beast for a second.
All right. With the friend spell, does it say that it has to have a certain intelligence on it?
It says action. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. I don't see anything about intelligence on here.
All right.
Yeah, no, I don't see anything. It says cast at will. Just, so yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I wanna try casting friends on this beast for a minute so we can kind of have a better plan of action with this instead of being so reactionary. I don't know, team. What do you think?
So it says
Silence.
that the target succeeds automatically if it isn't a humanoid, or if you're fighting it, or if you cast a spell on it within the last 24 hours. So animal
Oh,
friendship is the way that you want to go for that one. Good thinking
okay.
though.
I
Definitely good
don't
thinking.
I don't have that. So beast. Okay. Fuck. I'm not gonna be able to do shit to this thing. Nobody's taken damage yet, right? Correct?
Nope.
All right. Well, goddamn. Sorry, I'm not ready. All right, let's pivot. Instead of trying to charm, screw it. Let me throw a thunder wave at it.
Oh, gotcha. Does it need to make
Um,
any sort of a save or anything like that?
let's see. Wave of thunders for each creature. Blah, blah, blah. Must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away.
It got a 24, so it saved, but is there any amount of damage that happens on a successful save, like half?
On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed.
Alright, so go ahead and give me that roll of damage and then we'll half it.
Am I doing 20?
You are doing
No.
whatever it says on the thing,
Whoops.
so it's either like
Oh.
2d8 or something. If you look at the spell, in the spell's descriptions, it should have a damage button that you can just press and then it'll auto register it up to the chat.
Uh, why don't I see that? All right, it's a 3d8, so I'll roll that.
So you're casting it at second level?
Yes, this is second level.
Gotcha. Makes
So
sense.
3d8. Do I hit the d8 three times?
So if you see the block that says 3d8 on the damage, you should just be able to click that, and then it'll roll it.
Yeah, I click it. There's nothing to click. It's just
Alright. Well, you can always just do the 3d8 like you were talking about, because I don't
all
think
right.
anything else gets added to it. No modifiers.
All right, here it comes my 3d8.
13. So it will take 6 points of damage. What does it look like as your thunder wave shoots out?
So as my thunder wave shoots out towards it, it just kind of doesn't really push back. The thunder, it just kind of impacts on it and kind of tilts its head slightly, narrows its eyes though, because it didn't do much damage. It just kind of pissed it off a little bit. So it's maintaining its glare at us, just I think more angry now.
It shakes off a little bit of the dried leaves and bark that got pushed on it as well. Anything else you're doing on this round?
Um, I might kindly move away.
Alright, so moving out of its threatened range without using the disengage action could get you an attack of opportunity should it decide to take that. That's why
No, let me stay put. No, that's all I'm gonna do right now then.
Gotcha. Okay. Next up
Thank you
is
for that advice.
Driz.
Driz is going to say, "Everybody run for cover." And then as I say that, I'm going to drop a level 2 fog cloud of 40-foot radius.
All right.
I was trying to measure it out here, but it does it for you automatically, which is kind of cool. So I don't know if you want me to do it or you got it.
Go ahead and drop the fog cloud with the 40 feet so that way you could let me know exactly where you want it.
Well, it's going to be right there.
Ooh, gotcha. So let's do pattern. Let's do a little bit of wind on that.
Ooh, nice.
There you go.
And obviously we're all in this thick soupy mess now, so yeah, I'm gonna try and skedaddle. So is he gonna get an opportunity if I move away because he can't see me?
I will say, due to the heavy obscurement from the fog that you just cast, he would not be able to target you with an attack of opportunity. Clever
All right, cool.
play, good sir.
I am gonna move away from his growls and his breath and shoot the other way. Do I get my full movement or is it half?
Nope, you get your full movement.
All right, I planned it out to be right about there.
Got it. Disappearing behind the view of the rock.
Yes, sir.
Is that it?
That is my play.
All right, Hassan, you're sitting there, nice, calm inside of your tent. All of a sudden, bedlam hits and fog starts pouring in. What would you like to do? I can't hear you.
I'm gonna hide.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna dash out of the back of the tent. Nah. I'll measure this out right. Oh damn. Okay, here you go. It'll put me right there.
Gotcha. Into the darkness, and you said, or did you use your action to dash, or did you
Yeah.
use your action to hide? Gotcha.
I used my action to do one and the bonus action to do the other. You can pick.
We'll say cunning action, bonus action, hide is pretty dope. Go ahead and give me a stealth check
Okay.
to see how well that takes effect.
So 24.
That's a really good stealth check. You feel confident that as long as you remain unmoving, that you will be very well hidden. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Next up is the Tyrannosaurus Rex, who is going to go ahead and make an attack at disadvantage at Zarian. So he's going to try to make that tail attack. Disadvantage. That is a 22 at disadvantage. That's a hit. For 21 damage as it slams into you. Hits you pretty good. Go ahead and give me... You will also have the prone condition due to its forceful nature. And then it starts to...
Wait, just curious about that. Is that because of the size difference?
Yeah, that's because of the size difference. If the target is huge or smaller, it has the prone condition.
I was just curious because of the giant condition or the giant stuff. That's why about the push pull, all that stuff. About one size bigger than myself.
Yeah,
that's why I'm asking.
So the tail attack on the T-Rex says at the bottom of it, if a target is huge or a smaller creature, it has the prone condition.
Okay. Just figured I'd ask.
Yep. So it hits that, and then it wheels around and starts bumping into the log. That is its go. Next up is Logan with Dread.
All right, I am going to Get my ruler out. Make sure it's actually the ruler this time. Cool. I am going out 30 feet this way. So, kind of takes me off the map a little bit.
All right, just hit it at the edge.
But yeah, so. But I'm basically, my goal is to get out to this point, and I am going to try to distract it and draw it my way,
How are
away
you doing
from.
that?
I'm gonna go ahead and cast an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. We're gonna say AC of 13. 14 is a hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. Respectable
Solid
10.
10.
All right. What does that Eldritch Blast look like?
So with him and his focus being his weapons and such, he kind of whirls those out and points them towards the T-Rex, and it forms a red blast that strikes it quick and fast, and looks
Gotcha.
like it does something.
That red streak cuts through the mist and hits it. Both Shyla and Zarian can see that it's now got its attention focused to where it was hit last. Next up is Zarian. You are currently prone. It only takes 15 feet of movement to stand up, should you so choose. It's your go, Jay.
Oh, I didn't realize I was muted.
It's all good.
I will use my 15 feet of movement, which will bring me to 20 feet left after that. And I will use my lay on hands and recover 15 points of health, bringing me to 19.
Gotcha. Did you move at all? Or did you just stand up?
Oh, that's a bonus action, not an action. My fault. My fault. I did stand up and
Okay.
said I will have 20 feet afterward. I guess I'll try to hit it one more time. Yeah, I will just hit it one more time.
Gotcha. Anything above a 13? The anticipation. 16 is a hit.
This time it's for max damage, 11.
Nice.
I will add on because I'm the fire. What is it? It's a D10 of fire damage, I believe.
Gotcha.
Do you know what I'm talking about? You know
Yep,
what I'm
the
talking about?
firebrand giant stuff for your
Yeah,
Goliath racial stuff. Yep.
it's a D10, right?
I believe
Of
that's what it
fire.
was when I was looking through your character sheet today. Yeah.
That's of course.
Damage is damage.
Yep, and it's fire, so.
All right. Shyla and Zarian, you're close enough that it stops paying attention to the direction that Mesmer shot that Eldritch Blast from and turns its attention right back to Zarian, who hit it with a sword. Is there anything that you'd like to do, or anything else you want to do?
So, is anybody? I know Zarian healed up, correct?
He did, but he's not like topped off, healed up. Is
Okay.
it the end of your turn, Jay?
Oh yeah.
All
That
right.
was it.
There you go. Now it's your turn, Adam. Sorry about that.
All right, since his creature's attention is directed to us, I'm going to try to distract it with some colorful dancing lights, um, creating up to 4 torch-sized lights, making them appear as torches, lanterns, glowing orbs, or they combine all 4 lights into one glowing, vaguely humanoid form of medium size. My intention here is to distract it, um, instead of having its attention turned towards us,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. So I will go ahead and I will put you a. What are you doing with the lights?
So,
The humanoid one or like a whole bunch of small ones?
I'm thinking, I'm thinking a humanoid one and kind of working. Let me see the pointer. Where's pointer at? I'm thinking having it like because his attention is towards us. I'm thinking of having it right here. So
Right,
that
right in the tent.
is there a tent there?
There is a tent there. That's Hassan's tent.
Oh,
Yeah, don't put it in the tent.
okay.
It's too
Scratch
early for
that.
that.
So it's facing us. So again, just out of its vision, maybe like right here, right, still within its vision, but enough to turn its attention, to turn its head and
All right,
attention. So basically putting a humanoid figure on top of that fallen log there.
gotcha. Go ahead and
Uh,
give me a flavor deception check.
Wa- Was somebody was about to say something?
yeah, I was just gonna say that's right next to the boats as well. Like if you put it towards the like the woods or the jungle, it might be more beneficial, so that way we could potentially escape.
I don't know if it'll see it though, because its attention is towards us.
Well, I mean, it's the same distance either way.
So Adam, what would
Yes.
you like to do? Where would you like to put this thing?
Jesus, whose hemorrhoid thing is that? Uh,
That was not me.
well, let me see. Can I make them move once they're, let's see.
You should be able to.
As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the lights up to 60 feet to a new spot. Perfect. So we're gonna make a nice sparkle giant, or not giant, nice sparkle medium-sized figure right here, and gonna kind of whoop shoot it over to this way and slowly. So hopefully it's got its attention and it follows it over there.
All right, to see if it's going to follow, go ahead and give me either a deception check or an arcana check, whichever one is higher for you, and then I will check with its intelligence.
Deception or Arcana. Let's see. Arcana. Deception. These were in alphabetical order. Let's see. I think deception is higher, so I'll do that.
There you go. And it's going to be your roll versus its roll. I'm telling you right now, I got a -3. So I'm
Okay.
pretty sure you're going to win, but let's see by how much.
So that's my deception.
There you
Oh,
go. And
sorry.
it definitely beats a -3.
And then, shoot, I didn't see which one I need to roll.
No, you're good. You rolled the deception. You're fine. This is basically you using it in a subterfuge way, and it totally tracked it. It saw this bright glowing thing and moved across, and it's very much, uh, imagine Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park with that road flare just running from that T-Rex. Like it takes off and it starts tracking it. It looks like this thing is very predatory and very simple with its determination to feed. It is locked on to your
So
lights.
that's chaos theory.
All right. Um, that is all I'm doing with my move because I don't want to actually move and do anything to draw its attention.
Gotcha. Is that your turn then?
That is my turn.
All right. Next up is Driz and then Hassan. Driz, it is your go.
All right. Since my fog is concentration, I'm gonna see if I can find a rock or something near me, and then if I find something, I'd like to throw it at that very dim light that I see over there.
You talking about the lights that just popped up and moved?
Yep. Yep.
All right.
Assuming I know what that plan was.
Well, I imagine that the verbal components that were needing to be used, you probably picked up that it was a dance, or it was kind of like a dancing light spell.
Mhm.
So you're good on that aspect. So go ahead and roll me a deception check to see how well it takes the bait.
Mm.
Gotcha. That 8 still stands.
Cool.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. Next up is Hassan, and then the T-Rex.
Yeah, I'm gonna shake a bit.
Gotcha.
Things is more what I was planning for. I'm gonna load that crossbow. I'm just gonna point it. I'm gonna trigger an action for if comes my way. I'm gonna shoot it.
Gotcha. Holding your action to shoot it if it comes your way. Is that your
Yep.
turn?
That's my turn.
All right. This T-Rex immediately starts going over to the dancing lights.
Yeah, I will not take my opportunity attack. I just want you to know that.
Probably a good thing, because if you would have opportunity attacked it, it would have went around and attacked you. You see this thing thrashing. It puts a full Jaws maneuver in on these lights and tries to rip up it out from the ground. Your lights obviously stay the way that they are. And then seeing as it came up with a mouthful of foliage, this thing sweeps its massive tail around and just completely knocks over smaller, greener trees by the riverbank. This thing is imposing and very powerful. Logan, it is your turn.
Sorry. So I think actually catching on to this, because I've seen how we play with spiders in the Underdark, is I'm gonna go ahead and cast the same cantrip out this way.
All right.
Kind of like a cat following a laser.
I got it. Go ahead and either give me Deception or Arcana.
Yeah.
All right. It seems to have found those lights to be intriguing, and seeing as how it isn't doing any damage to the other stuff, it turns its attention to yours. Is there anything else you're going to do on your turn?
Let's see. I am going to move this direction,
Gotcha.
and that is my turn.
All right. Next up is Zarian.
I'll stand my ground and stand next to the only teammate that's near me. And if he comes back, I will attack him.
Gotcha. Yeah, if that's your turn, next up is Shyla. If you're talking at him, I can't hear you. You're muted.
My apologies.
It's all good.
Is there a way to do a perception check or some kind of check to see how hurt this beast actually is? If we're talking we barely even flicked it, or if it's actually hurting.
You would guess with the amount of wounds that have been put in on it and the way that it's moving, you haven't even got it to half hit points yet.
Damn.
I've also been rolling like shit. Just saying.
All right. Is it facing us? I missed that part. Is it turned to face us, or is
If
it still
your
facing?
your ruse was successful, its attention is fully dedicated to that humanoid shape of dancing lights, and it tried to bite it and came up with nothing, and then it tail swept it and nothing, and then Logan's character put some more dancing lights out of out of the fog up a little bit north, and it's looking at that now. It's following the lights.
It's like when you fuck with a cat in a
All
laser
right.
pen.
All right. What I'm gonna do is nothing. I'm going to remain silent and still.
Gotcha. All right, you remain silent and still. Driz, it's your go, and then Hassan.
I'm doing the same. I'm hunkering down and hoping this thing goes away.
Gotcha. Hassan, it's your go.
All right, so I'm still got my crossbow. I'm still standing there, still aiming it. My palms are sweaty, my knees weak, my arms are heavy. Uh, there's already a bolt loaded in my crossbow already. My attack is ready. I'm nervous, but on the surface, I look calm and ready. And I'm just gonna hold that attack and trigger it for the same thing.
Got it.
Are you eating?
You're
Are
ready
you
to
eating
drop
To
your
drop
spaghetti?
some
cantrips.
bombs.
You're ready to drop
You're just
some
gonna
cantrips as soon.
hold it to drop some bombs.
All right, T-Rex moves up and starts attacking this light. That's what it's doing. It's all right. Logan, it is Mesmer's turn.
All right, this seems to be working, so I am going to move myself here, closer to the boats, actually closer to our gear. And I'm going to push my light out. It's got a maximum range of, I think, 120 feet. I might be looking at something different. Give me a second. Did it? Nope, 120-foot range. I'm going to push this out. Probably not that far because I want to maintain its attention, but I am just going to roll it out a little further.
Gotcha.
It's kind of deception.
It's there's nothing competing with it.
Cool.
You're good. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. So rather than go frame by frame on who's doing what, this thing seems to be following this stuff, but there's a range, about 120 feet, that it can go out. What are you
Yes.
guys doing in the meantime? Like, what's your end goal? What are you guys trying
I
to accomplish?
I I feel like. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I
I
was
was
going
gonna.
to vote we pack and fucking eat him out.
Yeah, I would think while we have the hour of fog, probably 50 minutes or so left, we would be scrambling to pack up quietly and get back on the boats. Unless someone
So
else has another idea.
no, but what I will do is I'll take a watch position and make sure I'm focusing on that cantrip and watching out for this thing, just to kind of watch our six while we load up and go. And then when you guys are ready, we can hit the river again. I think we should be good on a rest, right?
The lights are working as long as there's no other competing events. Like, you guys stayed silent, didn't move. You had the fog to obscure you. You won't get unlimited time to be able to pack up this camp, because that's causing noise. That's stuff that's going to happen. It's going to find out that it can't bite these lights and possibly, like, come back.
All right.
To
So
put it into context, we played for four rounds. So it's been 18 seconds that you guys have that this stuff's been going on. If you're trying to, like, scoop up your stuff, throw it in the canoes and jump out, like, you guys could do that about the time that it loses interest in this stuff, if that's how you'd care to do it, or whatever you guys have as an option. But this is your time now that it's kind of out of earshot, and you're able to talk at a low whisper and be like, it could come back. What do we do now? Is what, like, pretty much Kuape's asking you.
I think it will come back, especially since it's realizing these lights cannot be chomped.
I think it's fight or flee.
I agree. If we flee, are we going to lose any gear?
Yeah, we're gonna lose most of our provisions.
Well, I wouldn't think we'd
Unless
pull
we can load up.
literally everything
How
out of the boat.
how much can we? Yeah, how much can we actually? What would we be losing?
Well, we'll ask the quartermaster. What did you leave in the boats? What did you decide to have on shore? And if you're, I can't hear you, Damien. If you're talking.
Yeah, no, I'm
Okay.
I'm looking at what we got.
All right. I would say that you probably didn't unpack everything. It was probably like your packs, the tents, bedrolls, stuff that's
Yeah.
easy enough. Like I think everybody's been there at like the end of a camp out, and they've just like thrown everything in their tent and like grabbed their tent and stuffed it in the back of their truck because they were too hungover to deal with the aftermath.
Now, we already consumed our rations, right? The
Yeah.
water gallons.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did all that at the end.
I think if
Session.
we're just losing the bedrolls and the tents, those are replaceable.
I think once it's out of earshot, we can literally, like what you just said, like throw the shit in the tent, just grab it and go.
Yeah, you guys have got 2 rounds that it's not going to be paying attention to you because you guys are leapfrogging the lights.
Well,
Actually, I'm gonna try something.
Let's hear it.
I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna command it to flee, because it does not specify the type of creature in the spell.
All right. It is your turn, so we're discussing what to do. So you're gonna cast command on it.
I think it walked into a nest of something it wasn't familiar with. It got hit with a fog, which is like a spray, zapped a couple times, lights went out, and now it's being intimidated out. I think that's going to work for its stupid mind. So yes, I'm going to cast. It is a wisdom saving throw of 13.
All
I'm gonna
right.
laugh if he fucking crits this.
A T-Rex.
Wisdom
T-Rex
saving throw.
crits it.
DC 13. It got a 6.
Boom! I
It
step up.
go for it.
I step up and say, "Fuck this noise." Flash my blades and throw over my cowl and present myself in battle to this thing with a tremendous flea, and that's what scares it off.
All right.
Just so everybody sees that happen.
You see it look at you with a sneer on its face, little flecks of flesh hanging off the back bits, and it actually hunches down and backs up a little bit, kind of protecting its underbelly. You could tell that the spell has taken effect. It's probably going to flee on its next turn.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to be like, "Don't boo."
Hold your ground.
why is its vision based on movement?
I don't fucking know.
Nice. Is that your turn?
That is my turn. Yes.
All right. So we'll just go through the order: Zarian, Shyla, Dritz, and Hassan. Is there anything that you guys are gonna do on your turn?
Yup. There's a bunch of fog right here, so I don't think you can really see me. So I'm gonna go over here and grab my stuff and get ready to GTFO next round.
Gotcha. What about you, Shyla?
Zarian, you're still low on hit points, right?
A little bit.
All right.
I could use 6.
I'm gonna come up over here next to him and use my healing word. I'm gonna cast healing word.
Ooh, what do you say to heal him?
Say it quietly.
There,
Be
buddy.
creepy. Well, hold on.
You could say something about my son or my wife.
It could be as generic as heal.
No.
You got this. fucker.
Did you say you got this fucker?
Yeah, I was just saying you got this fucker.
All right, so I'm gonna say I don't know. Let's just go with we're on the grass. I see your ass. You've got some blood. I'm gonna heal you now.
There you go. How much are you healing him for? Go ahead and give me that sweet, sweet healing dice.
That was terrible.
They can't all be winners.
No, no, no.
Who do you
One.
think you are, baby? No money.
Well, maybe. What is it? 1d4.
It
1d4.
should be 2d4.
It says 1d4 plus 2 hit points. Wait, what am I reading? 1d4. Yeah, it says 1d4.
You chose legacy healing word.
Did I choose any? Yeah, it says legacy.
So roll 2d4 and then add the 2. They buffed healing in the 2024. All right, so that's 8 hit points coming back.
Max, baby. Max,
And
thank you.
I rested my very smooth hand on his upper buttocks.
Almost like a lower back pat.
Yes.
Good times. Is that it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna help pack up the stuff.
Gotcha. Next up is Driz and then Hassan.
Driz will move closer to the camp, and there we go. And just take a look around, assess, and then Shai, did you take any damage?
Everybody looks like they are back up at full health except
good.
for the T-Rex. It could use some healing.
All right. Well, I'm gonna quietly start packing up things as much as I can.
Gotcha. Next up is Hassan.
All right, let's pack up.
Gotcha.
I snap back to reality.
Yeah.
So the T-Rex runs off, and you all pack up through the cover of that little fog cloud before it dissipates and before everything's out. Throw all your stuff back on the boat. What do you do next?
Run away.
Oh, we have to
could
put
go
out
down.
the
We could go down
campfire.
a little bit further. Well, yeah, that's part of packing up and getting out of there.
Let's get in the boats and scoot.
What if we go down like another hour and then rest?
I think we should ask Quasha.
All right. So let me put on the
Great idea.
map of Chult. So this
How,
is where you're at right now.
How much of a rest does everybody actually need? Where's everybody sitting?
So you guys were just pretty much getting ready to start your rest. This happened right before everything really kicked off.
Mm-hmm.
So there are a couple places further down. It seems like every so often there are spots to go and rest. So it wouldn't be unheard of to go downstream just a little bit and go, but you guys are going to be in the dark while this stuff is happening. You know what?
I'm not.
Are
Dark
we-
doesn't bother me.
I say
Are we right here?
I say we. Yeah, that's you guys. I say you guys take this little bit of time right now. I'm gonna put the chickens to bed, so you guys talk amongst yourselves, take a break, do whatever, top up your drinks, and then we'll discuss what we're doing here in a little bit.
We all know what that means.
Feeding the chickens.
Well, I'm still a bit worried about this T-Rex. I know his whole back's to these ropes, and it don't matter. He's dope.
So I think if we,
I'm gonna stop now.
I
I
thought you
think
were
we can.
go into a rap. Let's go.
I think if we move down, even just downstream an hour, it might be in the dark, but we'd be good. and pull off to the side for a rest.
Where will that
To
put
the
us?
other side of the river.
Yeah.
So we're for an hour of down the river. Where's that going to put us? Is it each hexagon?
All right,
No.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I think
No.
it's 2 per hour, 1 per hour, or 2 per hour.
It's very slow going, so I think it's
I
a
don't.
one.
Yeah, I don't think we should actually, because if we go another hour down the river, we're getting closer to that fucking dead shit.
This
Yeah.
here?
We need to like, honestly, our safest place is kind of where we were, but
Yeah,
even though that
that
T
T-Rex
Rex
will
was
come
there,
back though.
Well,
but
Yeah,
hold
you
on.
commanded it. What can you read what command does?
Yeah, how long does a command last? Or is it
It's instantaneous.
Yeah,
Well,
no, I need to
if
know
we're,
like what it does.
if we're on the river, why don't we just go to the other side of the riverbank?
because it's a
No.
mile wide?
So with flee, the target spends its turn moving away from you by the fastest means possible.
Yeah, I get that. And
So really, yeah, that only bought us enough time to kind of
Get
grab
away.
our shit and run away. Or we stand and fight.
So, Ford, what were you saying? Why can't we go on the other side of the riverbank?
Because it's a mile wide.
No.
and
If
we
we
would
s-
float down. We would just float down more because
If
it's
we do-
hard to go against the
So
current.
instead of an hour, why don't we just go a half hour? Just long enough to get away from that T-Rex.
Yeah, in the opposite direction that it went.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to fight it, right?
No, we're not gonna win that fight. We got
I
lucky.
I don't know. I think we we didn't.
Yeah, but all it takes is one bite from that and you're dead.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I mean, we got lucky.
Yeah, we did.
Uh,
Yeah, half an hour
That was a good
down.
call on the fog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say a half hour, just long enough to get away from that T-Rex. So I would say the next clearing we see within 30 minutes.
Let's call it that.
Mhm.
I'm down.
And then hopefully we can get our rest in and Driz can get us where we need to go.
All right. On that note,
So Adam,
Yeah.
you gonna keep your Game Pass? Those greedy
For 30
bastards.
bucks? Hell no.
Did you? They added all the Assassin's Creeds today. I'm like, oh cool. I don't play
Yeah, I
any of
know.
those.
I was just looking at that shit.
I
But
never
for
got an email or anything saying the price
And
was
they're on the cloud, so you can just like fucking play them.
yeah, no, I've been reading
Oh.
articles. They announced it, but they didn't like announce it in the app yet.
Well,
But
fuck it. I'll just go buy the game.
somebody made a comment. They're like, so their brand new game, the Wisp or whatever that just came out on Game Pass, you can buy it on Steam for like 20 some bucks. And they're like, you could just buy the game cheaper than the Game Pass.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, you got a point there.
I
But
mean,
honestly, the only reason I have it is Jay and Kenny and I have been playing the Division, and that's it.
holy
Dude,
cow,
and
you're back to that game?
we've been kicking ass on it too.
Yeah, I leveled up today too.
Wyatt started playing
Adam, you should
because
join in Division 2. Come on.
No,
yeah,
I played the crap out of that one. I'm done with that one.
dude,
Yeah,
there's
but
so much more
fun.
too.
Eh.
Meh.
Those games always
And the
felt
fact that you have like you have an entire crew that will go with you, like play.
those games always felt empty to me. They just the
Dude, you
bullet
played it.
sponges and shit. It got old.
Yeah, but you could shoot tires.
Dude, there you can shoot tires, and there's literally. Oh, hey, you gotta check your accommodations that you've made, because it's the sticker, the patch on your shoulder. But you get a whole bunch of them, and I gained a fuck ton of XP, which leveled me up. Um,
Mm.
and I got like one, no, I got 14 is it 14 million or 1.4 million points for doing a whole bunch of them. It
Yeah.
was crazy.
Helldivers 2 has my attention right now.
What is it?
Helldivers.
I wasn't a big fan of Helldivers. I played it.
We haven't been on in a week or so.
What?
Helldivers.
I get on, do a mission, and then go to work.
Hmm. You always text me at like 11:30. I'm like, I'm already in bed. It's
Not
1
my
here.
fault you live in a state 3 hours ahead of me.
Like, damn
All
it,
right,
Adam.
hold on one second. I feel like a dick. Kenny called me, and I was pissed off about the fact that it was connected to my headset because my headset connects to two different devices, and it's my computer and my phone, and so sometimes they're both connected to my headset, and so it switched Bluetooth from the computer to the phone to answer his phone call. And I was like, no, this isn't right. Like, what the fuck? And because I was trying to answer a question you guys were saying,
Uh-huh.
and I was answering it, and he's talking to me, and I'm like, what? And like, because he sounded like you for a second, and I'm like, wait a second, what was go? Ah, and so I feel like a dick right now. I gotta call him.
He's all confused. What the hell was that about?
Yeah.
Is he still
Zombie.
recording right now, or does he pause this?
I think he pauses it. If not, he'll strip it out.
Dude, let me tell you about these fifth graders.
I was a fifth grader. I know all about them.
No, they can't. I have at least 5 that can't tell me what 5 times 1 is.
What? Didn't they learn that in 3rd grade? Basic multiplication.
Dude, so many of them don't know. 2 times 4.
Well, that's the school failing the kids in.
That's the system that this freaking state or whatever has.
So,
Just push them
so,
through.
so what do you do when these kids are like, I don't know, Mr. Adam? Do you say, you know what? Here's your homework. Go learn it.
No, I can't do that. I can't do that.
You got to stick to your syllabus.
No, I need to find time to work with them one-on-one.
How?
When you figure it out, let me know because it's not working.
Well, that's the big complaint about teachers is they just don't have enough capacity.
It's nuts, man.
Yeah. Hey, as long as you still enjoy what you're doing, stick to it. I couldn't do it. I give you props, man.
I may have made one cry.
I'm tired of your shit, Jimmy. But I remember Mr. Kinsey. He was my member of Mr. Kinsey,
I never
5th
had.
grade. That guy was so mean, bro.
No, you went to
That
Rogers Lane. I went to
yeah. Oh yeah.
West.
That was back when teachers could actually hit your kids. And I
Mhm.
remember he took gum out of a kid's mouth, stuck it to his nose, and made him stand at the chalkboard for an hour. I was like, bro.
Dude, I should do that because I've had a problem with people sneaking snacks. I should do that. Have them
There you
just
go.
sit in front of the classroom.
Do what they did in Full Metal Jacket. Eat your donut.
Oh, I'll be
While, everybody else does
superintendent for
push-ups.
office.
I remember I made some brazen private who stole an extra pudding cup sit there at the position of attention with it outstretched while they balanced Karate Kid style on a log and read the ingredients to the entire platoon.
Sugar.
I don't know, Logan, what were the ingredients to that pudding cup?
Fair.
Oh, he didn't like that.
So I think what we decided, if everyone's in agreement, we're gonna go a half hour downstream until we find a nice clearing to hopefully come across, because we feel like an hour is too close to the dead region. So unless someone feels differently.
So Kuwape does tell you that he knows of an old woman who lives nearby in some ruins. And if we bring her gifts, she might offer us protection.
What does she prefer? Or what does she like?
Gifts.
Just gifts.
Yeah.
Is this Quasha telling us this?
Yeah.
Okay, so Quasha, you know what we have. Would she like any of this stuff?
We have the fish.
Fish. We can catch more, although it's dark out.
I can catch some fish.
It'll be morning soon enough. That's when they bite. We can catch more.
But it's dark now.
If you want, I can take you there. We just head down the river for a little bit and then we head up a side stream. And then we should see the lights of her hut.
I vote yes.
How about yes?
Anybody have any objections?
No.
No, the only question I'm asking myself internally is protection from what? I'll just leave that with me.
You're asking that
all the
eternally?
dead.
When you say
Are you
it,
saying that out loud, or are you
No,
saying
no,
that in
no.
your head?
Just in my head, I was just thinking it.
let's do it.
Do it.
So Kuape takes you the 30 minutes by boat, paddling near silently, as you pretty much pull into this little backwash and kind of head there. It becomes increasingly more narrow. You see more stuff like cattails and fireflies starting to erupt around there as it's starting to draw darker and darker. And then you see it kind of built on top of stilts in the middle of the bank, kind of resting above where the high tide mark would be. For lack of a better words, it looks like a fishing shack plus an observatory. And as you're pulling up, there's these glass jars filled with these fireflies that allow you to navigate to the dock and tie off. And Kuape calls out, "Hey, mama! Mama is us!" And then he kind of breaks into a little bit of a Chultan dialect. Think about it kind of like a Creole. This old woman comes out with a smile on her face. She's got summer teeth. Some are here, some are there. Wrinkles crease her eyes as she sees all of you and starts making her way slowly with a cane. They converse back and forth, and she looks all of you. She says, "I will give you shelter from the beast of the night, and you can stay here, but I have chores that need done."
What chores do you need done?
I need firework packed. I need my traps reset. I need leather worked and tanned. This does not have to be accomplished right now. Please come in, sit, stay a while. Tell me, it's very rare that I get visitors over here. And she starts walking back up.
Okay. I'm going to grab some extra provisions from from our gear, like enough to, set a meal out in thanks.
Okay, so you're looking at like one ration per person?
We're all going to need one anyways.
I'll cast Goodberry as well.
Oh yeah. Well played.
The interior of the hut's a little bit larger than it would lead to believe. It's kind of a yurt. The air in there is thick with incense, which is keeping the bugs choked out. There's enough for all of you to kind of push your bedrolls around and stuff like that. And then she asks you, What happened? Why are you here?"
All right, well, I would say this is where I use my bardic talents uh, to go into a very mild song that telling about our exploits, about sailing down the river, searching for the reason why there's death, why this is happening, and eventually leading up into our, we're gonna say, triumphant encounter with the T-Rex because we all lived without a scratch. Just to embellish our story and how it brought us to her doorstep.
I tell you
Oh
what,
no, I have a scratch on my shield that proves it.
give me a persuasion at advantage. That shield's helping sell it.
Persuasion.
Or performance. Give me a performance at advantage. My bad.
You good.
Oh, 25. She starts to look skeptical, but you're putting it on so thick and using just the right amount of embellishment that she looks over at Kuape, and Kuape's like, "It's true, Mama. They fought the big lizard. They came out triumphant. Let's give them their dues."
All right.
She smiles a little bit. "Seems that you've already gambled once tonight. Would you care to gamble a second time?"
So at that, I perk up. So I have a bit of a problem. Say, what did you have in mind?
Mama has a little game she likes to play. This is how she gets the majority of her supplies. I have 7 balls and a scale. You can figure out which one of these balls is not like the other ones. I will give you a prize. But
And
if you lose, you give me the thing that you wager.
What would you like us to wager?
It's not for me to decide. What you give, you must give freely.
Understood.
Knickknacks, trinkets, something dear to you. I try to match the value in that which you present to me.
Gentlemen, thoughts?
I'm
One
going
second, ma'am.
I'm going to step
Yeah.
out and use the ladies' room. I'll be back.
All right, that's one. Give me 1 second.
Excuse
I
me.
think. What do you guys think we can spare?
Is her name just Mama?
That's what Kuape called her, Mama.
Okay, we're gonna go with Mama.
Hold on a second.
We do have extra fish, right? Maybe wager some fish. Or do you have something near and dear to your character? Since you're the one that's playing the game.
I know, I was just thinking about that. I am willing. What's on the table? What was the offer?
You bring your offer to her, and she will match what she perceives the value to be. And this is kind of how she entertains herself, slash, trades for things or gets stuff for her.
So I'm fairly pragmatic. What's my perception of this person as a I've dealt with con artists. I know what I'm doing a
I
little
throw
bit.
down the oil.
How do I
Like an
feel?
insight?
Yeah, what's my insight on this person?
So, seeing as how this is the first time that you've met her, she hasn't done anything overtly hostile to you that would make you think that she's trying to trap you. She obviously has, like, basically a hodgepodge of everything, and she's. It's weird that Kuwape didn't go, hey, we've got this person right down the road. You guys decided to make camp, and she's not there. But Kuwape seems to be relaxed around her. It doesn't look like there's any double dealings or anything like that. And even the Vegapygmy seems to be a little bit at ease. The house is well kept. You can tell that there are a couple things that she prizes, like a porcelain teacup, other little things. Everything is very like utilitarian. Very few things are just for show. There's a little bit of everything.
All right. So I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna think about it for a second, man. I got this. This is on me. I'm going to kind of flash my little lapel thing again. Like, I'm a mercenary. I'm used to putting my life on the line for the thrill of it, if not the money. So I'll take you up on this. And being a mercenary, I think you understand how much I value my weapons, and that I'm going to pull out one of my hand crossbows, one of the two that I have, and I'll set that forth. And I'm going to say, I'll wager that.
Okay. She rummages around a little bit and she comes out with 3 crossbow bolts. And these things, the head's a little bit different. It looks like a boxing glove attached to it. Quick little glance, you could tell that these are walloping arrows. Anything that gets hit by these bolts is going to have to make a Constitution check DC 11 or be knocked prone. And there's 3 of them.
I value martial ability, so I'll accept.
Okay. She let me add a blank map to this, and then we can kind of set it up. Let's do Totes My Goats basic. There you go, stone tiling. So she takes out what looks to be 7 balls. Let's see if I can just. Nope, I can't do that. So she takes out 7 balls and a tiny scale, and she lets you know that one of these balls is smaller than the other ones. Her challenge to you is within 2 guesses, pick the right one, or pick the undersized one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Public math sucks. 7. Can you see those?
I can. Now, are these to scale?
No, it's
Okay.
granted that every single one of them look kind of the same. Quick glance does not lead you to believe that any of them are of a certain size. So
Am I allowed to touch them?
Nothing visually would tell you that.
Okay. Am I allowed to touch them?
Yeah.
All right. I am going to. I'm going to pick them up and I'm going to juggle them in an attempt to differentiate weight.
There is nothing that is going to help you figure out which ones are a different weight by juggling them, which is why the scales are present.
Oh, gotcha.
It's all good.
Okay, so I need to pick one as my base for this, or is the scale already
The scale is
have a
there in front. It's a large dish. It looks like it could fit a couple of them per side.
Mhm.
You've got two chances to figure out which one is the properly sized one. And there's 7 of them and there's one scale.
Okay, so I need to put 2 on there that balance out, or 1 on each side that balance out, or there's already weight on one scale and I've got to decide which to level it
It's
out.
it's up to you. She just wants you within 2 guesses. You get 2 guesses to figure out which one is the lighter ball.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna guess. Let's see, what is this? We got wind, fire.
It's kind of looking like the Fifth Element rocks right now.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I am going to I am fond of my armor of Agathis. So I'm gonna pick that one. And then I am a kind of a death knight. So I'll go with that and see how those balance out.
All right, so you're just weighing those 2.
Yeah, I mean it seems like that's the best way to do it guess wise. I can establish a because I'm just looking for one that's off, right?
Correct, and you get two total ways to do it.
Cool. Yeah, so I think that I mean really I only need one to do that.
All right, both of
Because
them even each other out, and she grins. She says, "One more left."
cool. But what that does tell me is one of these is absolutely right because if it equals something else, oh, sorry.
It's all good.
If it equals something else, then that means it's my baseline, and now I know it's not that one. So now I've reduced it to a 1 in 5. And Dread kind of smiles for a second, and I'm gonna go ahead and he reaches into his bag. I don't have 6, so I am gonna roll that. I'm gonna throw this one on there.
The scales even out.
Cool.
I'm
Being a
I'm gonna
wayfarer,
throw oil down.
well, I was gonna say being wayfarer, I'm gonna use one of my luck points to try a different one.
Their luck allows you to re-roll a d20 test and
Oh,
stuff
okay,
like
all right,
that.
all right.
You they even each other out, and she grins a little bit as she takes your crossbow, and she says, "Oh, child, thank you very much. I shall cherish this."
Put 2 flasks of oil down.
You put 2 flasks of oil down.
Izelvish.
She takes a look at it. "I accept."
Given to me for my love.
Tell me,
All right.
Hassan, how do we play this game?
So I'm guessing the scale's big enough to fit multiple balls since you asked just those two. Fantastic. All right.
You can go ahead and move those triangles out if that's the case. Like, you
That's
don't have
fine.
to have them in there.
So no sense in doing it crazy. I'm going to do these three over here,
All right.
and I'm going to do these three over here.
The left side actually tilts up, letting you know that
Aha.
one of those balls is lighter.
One of them is. I'm smart. As I figured. Then they evened out, obviously. The one I left out was. Alright, so a 1 in 3 chance here. Technically, a 2 in 3 chance, because now I just gotta weigh 2 of those. I am going to take this first one out and put that one over there.
The one on the left raises up, letting you know that it's lighter.
Nice.
What was she betting me?
She goes underneath the bed and pulls out this small little lantern and brings it over. She says, "This is a very special gift for a very clever man." And it is a drift globe. So, a magical item drift globe.
Thank you.
Nice.
It was a pleasure playing.
Yes.
I know my balls.
It was nice to see somebody who was able to logically go about things. And if I could tell you, for the short time that we've had a meal together and shared the warmth of my fire, you will need these decision-making skills in the future. Chult is a dangerous place, and the ruins that are around it have cause for alarm.
What else do you know about the ruins?
Which ones? The jungle has given birth to and reclaimed many. Just a few days' travel south by canoe, there is the shrine of the alligator god and the human. I believe that is where some of your mercenary company has gone to, and she describes the emblem of like the flaming fist or the order of the gauntlet. Can't really tell which. It's a black gauntleted fist holding a sword.
Some of the others. Might be the next best place to go.
It might be. I'm gonna put up the Chult player map. And yeah, Camp Righteousness is what she is talking about, having a artifact site, or not an artifact site, but a archaeological site at it, an old shrine to the crocodile god.
Is there anything else you can tell us about the shrine?
Ah, yes. You see, there once was a crocodile who was laying in a lagoon when a person of the tribe of man came along, and he needed to get across the sea, the lagoon. So he sat there, and the crocodile comes up, and he asks the man, "What are you doing at my shores?" And the man says, "Oh, great crocodile, I wish to cross, but I fear your people. I fear that your people will eat me, and I will become no more." So the crocodile said to the man, "I will protect you." if you allow me to carry you on my back, I will bring you safely across and you will be unharmed. The man, seeing this as a gift, obliged and agreed to it, and the crocodile swam through the lagoon, and all of the other crocodiles parted ways. And the man got to the other side, and he thanked the crocodile profusely, and asking what he could give him in return, the crocodile said, "I've always wanted to walk through the lands of man, but I've been scared that I might be harmed by your brethren. My request is that you carry me on your back through the lands of man so that I might be protected." And so it went that for many seasons and many moons, this man carried the crocodile on his back, tricked. And because of this, human beings and crocodiles are enemies to this day.
That scans.
I'm just writing that down in the journal. And that's a sort of like preface, like, can you believe this shit?
So, being me, I'm trying to keep a straight face, but I'm really just trying to interested in like tactical information. So I'm going to try to weasel a little bit more of that out of there. Is there anything else we should know about the shrine? Is it dangerous?
Yes, they say that the shrine is trapped. I believe that the last group of people who were there never made it to the inner sanctum.
Do you know what kind of trap?
The kind that are very deadly.
What kind of
Thank you.
lantern did she give me again?
A drift globe. A drift globe is a magical item that basically is like a
Got it.
hovering lantern. Anybody else want to ask anything? Is Dritz doing anything? Is Zarin? I don't think Shiloh's back.
I'm just enjoying this conversation. Alligators? Really?
The crocodile spirit.
Crocodile, yeah. Hey, Mama,
Yes.
I have a question.
Ask.
I'm in search of somebody. Would you know this person, Alara? Have you heard this name?
Alara. Describe her to me so that way I might put a face to the name.
Well, she is about 5'8". Probably, you would say she probably middle-aged woman. Very beautiful, long brown hair. And she's elvish. And I'm in search of her. She went missing some time ago. And I've been just asking whomever I can. Just thought maybe I'd ask you. See if you've heard of her or know of somebody who might be able to help.
What was she doing?
Well,
Is she with the mercenary group?
no. She raised me. We were in a small town and the death curse. You're aware of the death curse, correct? I assume.
Yes.
Yes. She was trying to protect our town, trying to find the origin or perhaps understand it So she went seeking for some answers and never returned. And obviously this makes me very sad. The woman who raised me for all these years no longer here. But I'd really like to understand what happened. What did she find out? In the event that maybe, hopefully, I can continue the work that she started. But
Mama might be able to give you the vision to see. If you know this person, I can cast great magic upon you that you might be able to gleam her whereabouts. I could do this for you, but it cost me.
What would this cost me?
What do you have that is valuable? Do you have anything of hers? It would help strengthen the potency of the spell.
I do, perhaps. This is very sacred to me. But I have this locket. Would this be destroyed in this? Or would I get it returned?
No, I use it to focus and channel.
Ah, okay. I would hate to part with it. But if it will get me closer to answers and the truth and perhaps reunite me with her, then I would offer this to you.
I will not take your locket. I understand what it is like to have a child and to leave things to them. Do you have perhaps gold that I could barter with? 50 gold pieces worth should do the trick. It will make my life a little bit easier. I can make my way to the riverbank and trade with the passing caravans.
I think I can probably arrange that. And then I kind of glance over at Damien's character because he's got all the money.
He does have all the money. He's not there right now. What does the
Yeah.
What does the team leader say?
I have 26 of it, so I would need
25.
I would need 24 pieces or 25. You're muted, Logan.
All right. She's dealt fairly with us. We've done the same. I toss him the bag for the remainder.
All right.
Ah, thank you, kind sir.
If your friends help you with your attention, it might prove to be more potent magic. So basically what's going to happen is she's going to use some divination magic to look for this person. Driz is going to be on point holding the locket to kind of channel in. What are people going to do to help him out through this ritual?
Hello, I'm sorry, I'm back.
It's all good. Driz is undergoing a ritual to try to find out the location of his master. And he just paid Mama 50 gold pieces in order to do this for him.
25. I had the 25.
It's a total of 50.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen is she's going to cast this thing, and then she's wondering if you all are going to do anything to try to help make the magic greater. And then whatever you do, I'll apply certain bonuses and certain effects if it's good enough. So is anybody going to be doing anything to add this?
Let's see. I can
I I am.
All right, Jay, what's Zarian gonna do?
It's kind of what I'm doing on the screen. I'm gonna kneel down, uh, and start to pray, focusing my prayer through through the duck, through the rubber duck. Talking to my guiding angel of Horus, and asking for assistance in her clarity, and being able to, yeah, basically just on the clarity of the vision, making sure that it comes through clean and more accurate
All
than
right.
just.
Is anybody else gonna do anything to help as well?
Yeah, I am going to, because I'm always interested in anything I see magic going on. I am going to draw one of my blades and use it to um basically I'm going for an Arcana assist. I'm going to use what I have as a focus to put some of my divine will towards the exercise. I don't have anything near as poetic.
All right. So are you burning a spell slot or anything like that?
Yeah, I have. Oh, wait a minute. Uh, that's not. I don't think that's going to help. Never mind.
If you burn a
I was,
spell slot, I'll count that as a positive effect. Is
okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I'll burn a spell slot.
is Hassan or Shyla gonna be doing anything?
Yeah, I was sitting here wondering if maybe a quick little bardic inspiration would do anything to help.
That'll
Um,
definitely help. Yep.
Hells yeah.
so I don't see why not. Why
Gotcha.
not lend my talents for him to get some closure?
And what about Hassan? Is Hassan doing anything to aid in this?
Well, Hassan's not very skilled in rituals and the way they work, so he's gonna wing it, and I'll add a little blood to the mix
All right.
and use my dagger to extract some of my own.
Gotcha. So everybody gets in and starts setting up for this ritual, and Mama sits down with you. She's in this kind of rocking chair. You kneel before her. She has you grasp the locket with both of your hands, and you lean your head in, and she kind of grabs gently onto your head, and you could feel her mind syncing up and then kind of like guiding you. Think about your thought process as now being on a like an inner tube ride at like a water park. You know that there's a destination that you're going, and you're just whipping around. And other people who are in this and taking part in this ritual are seeing the exact same thing. So the world pulls out. There's an ethereal sight, and you see further in down past where Camp Vengeance is. You can see them. You see further down in the Aldani Basin and stuff like that. You see this large rock that's got this black flame-like energy to it. Pushes further down, way down south. It starts going towards the peaks of the flames, and then you see it. There's this old ruins, and you're not 100% sure if this is happening right now or it's happened, and you're catching the impressions that are left from this event. But you see a campsite, dead bodies, tents on fire, and you see your master hidden as a chipmunk up in the top of this tree, as a multitude of people who look like they've been through battle are being led in a single file line, collars around their necks, shackled in a post, prodding along. It looks like they've just been caught at the end of battle, and then Zarian, you see a very familiar shape. Yuan, bottom half snake, clad in bandages, holding a scimitar in one hand that's got a huge flame on it, as he speaks in an unholy tongue to every single person in there. What you get in common is burn the supplies, ruin everything that we can't take. We are not leaving anything for anybody else. We're going to take these people down to the city of Ohm and sacrifice them to the soulmonger. And you watch as everybody's brought around and pushed through. Your master.
I get really, really pissed, and I feel like there's like a glowing red energy off of me, like of vengeance.
The impression starts to fade and waver out, but you can tell that your master is following that group, and you have a destination. They're taking them to the lost city of Ohm. She looks and she says, "Well, that's all I see. It does not look good. It looks like Rasni and his forces have claimed some victims."
But you have also given me hope. She's alive. And I must find her. Thank you for your guidance. You don't know how much this means to me.
And me.
And me.
I will step forward at this time, and in showing gratitude for what this has done for our group, I present, hopefully she'll accept, a gold coin.
She takes the gold coin, palms it, puts it in her pocket. "Thank you. This will make my life a little bit easier. There are not many people out here who would meet kindness with kindness. So I will tell you that while our vision showed us possibly the deadliest viper in the midst, that there are other entities in the jungle that will not show you the same kindness." Her face kind of sours a little bit. "South of Camp Vengeance, in the Aldani Basin, there is a old cliffside city called Mumbala. There is a source of great evil that lives there. Stay away from that place."
Okay.
Always one to know about as much as I can about the unknown or myths and things like that. I prod a little further for information about what does she like, what details can she provide about that area or what it is that's there. Does she have any additional, any descriptions, any experience there herself, any tidbits of information.
I used to live there, and people kept dying. Over the course of many years, people would vanish, and slowly our civilization went from thousands to tens of hundreds to hundreds to dozens to it not being safe. So I fled with everything, and now I fear that the only thing that lives in there are the bugs that eat the bones.
I do have a question.
Yes.
The river, is it possible that you could show us that part of the map? Do you have a map that you could show us of the river at least? Does it go by that place, or are we able to bypass it by using the river?
Once you go further down, you get out into the swamps, the Aldani Basin swamps. You can bypass it. You do not have to go in there.
I truly appreciate everything that you've done for us.
I appreciate the company.
So, Mama, you also mentioned you needed some chores done. Can those wait till morning?
Yes, absolutely. You've earned your rest, and I'm thankful for the company. Rest your heads here knowing that you are protected. So everybody's able to get a long rest in.
Nice.
Full reset on everything. In the morning time frame, I take it that you guys do your stuff, help her out and stuff like that. Keep your end of the bargain. Is there anything else that you want to ask her before heading out?
Do we this bypass for the swamp? Do we know how to access that already?
So, it's a large, vast swamp area. It's probably like 40, 50 miles wide at its widest point. It's just kind of trudging through it.
Okay. Well, she said something about avoiding it or bypassing it.
You're talking about the city of Mambala, which is
Oh,
a little bit north
gotcha.
of the
Okay,
golden black lines that you guys put up there.
gotcha. Okay, cool.
So
No, we're good to go then.
he kind of brought up something. We have a map, right, that we're using.
Yeah.
Can
And
we?
is this the right path? Do you think this is the best path to take? That's what I want to ask her because I had drawn this out on the map.
I was gonna ask her if we showed her the map, if she could point out any like any areas that she knows might interest us, other than areas to stay away from. Does that make sense?
Ooh, yeah, I do.
Along that same line too, I'm looking at the map. She had mentioned the city of Ulm. I don't see it on here, so is that something she could also point out? Or unless I'm missing it.
No, it's
It's called the Lost City for a reason,
Ah,
but it's towards the south.
I'll put in a green somewhere in. Oh crap! Here, right? That's terrible.
Where was that? Where was that at?
is
When we were
that?
flying through, could I discern anything? Like locate of what the location might be? How far away they are?
Given the grand scheme of things and the nature of the vision, everything was kind of abstract. You do know that probably, let's see, down around this area is that giant giant heart with the black flames that you guys saw. And then she gives you a rough outline about how big the swamp is.
Jeez.
Well, we also saw like big rocks and stuff, right?
Yep, which is the
So-
big big rocks are
The Peaks of Flame was mentioned.
Yeah,
right over
so
here.
that's a ways down.
Yeah, I was thinking like exactly like the Peaks of Flame. Like, I'll draw it here. We have this area right here, right? But I mean, it could also go further south and down there. And really, we also don't know what's over here.
Very, 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 very nice.
It does fit
I,
nicely in that little gap.
I need to grow up.
Is there anything in this area? Here?
That's pretty much all you're seeing so far.
I'm hearing John Madden in my head. So what we have here is.
All right.
So back to
So
the
again,
original question.
does anybody have anything else or? Oh, yeah.
Is there, showing her the map, is there anywhere else that she could point out that would be areas of interest to our party, since she knows a little bit about our coming to here, what we're trying to do?
Is there anything that could help us on our quest?
There's not really a lot other than the fact that she kind of traced out the size of the swamp for you,
Okay.
and then where the river outlet is, and then she says that there's a floating rock structure that looks like a heart that's over there that supposedly has some power to it,
Okay.
and that's where that X is at.
Well, I thank her again for her time. Thank you, Mama.
Likewise.
And hospitality.
All right, gentlemen. It's more into the fray.
So here's the deal that I can make with you guys. If we decide to take and just basically track Oregon Trail style day by day movement, I will put us at Camp Righteous. If that is where you're gonna stop, all you got to do is track all your.
That was the plan, right?
Yep, you can travel 2 hexes a day.
Okay, so.
And with the guide, you're not going to get lost.
Okay, so that's one day.
More rations.
And during this time, you can still go. I will say you're getting like 4 rations a day from the fishing that you're doing.
Oh,
Okay.
And
2 days.
Goodberry.
All right.
any rain?
Just saying. Goodberry. Yeah, rain too.
3 days.
If you guys are going to do the rain thing, we'll say, yeah, you're able to get your 2 gallons a day.
Okay.
Can we mark on the map where that hut was in case we need to go back to her for anything?
Yeah.
We each need. Okay, got it. Is that 2 gallons a
Alright.
day per rain catcher?
4 days.
Yes, it is. I do believe so.
Yeah, you can get a total of 8 gallons, but it's 2 gallons every 1 hour. And you guys got 5 of them, so that's enough for you guys to
We
get
got
your
3 of
water. Oh, 3 of them?
Much obliged.
Kuape
got
is
the-
perfectly willing to do create water for you guys to keep you guys topped off. That's his contribution.
Okay.
Awesome. And 5 days.
All right, so you took 5 days in order to get there. During those 5 days, something interesting happens for each and every single one of you. I figure we'll just go by who I've got on Zoom. Logan, what
Yes.
is something that interesting that happens to Bemeril?
So he is actually starting to develop a more of a relationship with the people that he's working with. He's starting to trust these guys, and so something that comes out is he does actually reveal his his real identity for the safety of the team as well, but also because he doesn't like doing that. But he states that, hey, my real name is Dread Henry, and I'm in exile from a Menzo Baronson house, and I'm currently being hunted. Just so you guys are tracking.
How does everybody take that?
Haunted
By
by
what?
Yeah, by
For
who?
what?
Mm,
Are you
what do you people know about my culture?
What do you mean by you people? Surface dwellers?
Surface dwellers.
I get in his
My
face.
my people follow a vile goddess, a corrupt abomination that I no longer wish to serve. So I abandon it. That in itself earned me a death sentence.
So are these people out to kill you?
Eh,
Are you looking
passively.
for vengeance? Are you looking for a
Oh,
new route? Are you
my my
looking for a new road?
my vengeance will come.
Yes, it will, my friend. Yes, it will. Vengeance will be ours. Yours and mine.
Maybe
We
I
shall
missed.
feel it together as friends. But may Horus take your hand and lead you on this amazing adventure. Come on, let's pray. Let's pray for vengeance in Horus.
So Dread kind of very uncomfortably pats him on the back and nods and kind of wanders off.
I think you just scared him.
During these 5 days of travel, is there anything interesting that happens with Hassan?
Well, in the spirit of being open, I suppose. You know, I like this place. As strange as it is. I like you people, as strange as you are. Sort of size. It's ready to open up about home a bit. No, I am born of Neverwinter. It's where I'm from. But yet, my entire life there, I get one question from my own people. Where are you from? Where are you from? In my own home, where are you from? I joined the guard, same question. Where are you from? Some people think, yeah, his son doesn't have anything to worry about, but I can't lie. The question makes me feel like a stranger in my own home. Some of it is for people who just moved there. Here, I feel safe. Well, as safe as the jungle would allow. I suppose what I'm saying is, I appreciate it. I appreciate the openness. I appreciate the travel. And so far, nobody here has asked me where I'm from. It's from Neverwinter.
How does everybody feel about that?
I feel like we all belong. I say, I feel like I've known you for quite some time, even though I've just met you. And feel the same way about most of you. We've been through some travels on the waters and dealing with a T-Rex, but I definitely feel comfortable and I would say at peace, knowing that you will help me. You have my back as I have yours.
Well, only so
And
far. Only so far. I'm not
yes,
gonna lie. I made a promise, and well, he
yes,
said to come home, so I'm going to come home. I hope.
yes. And as you all have seen what I am in search of through that weird ritual experience, but hopefully I will be reunited with my master, so we may return back to our home as well.
So, is it just because she's your master, or is there a love interest?
No, she raised me from birth. I was abandoned as a child.
There. So there is a love interest, a mother, like the love of a mother.
Yes.
Which is different than being a mother lover.
Yes.
What is this mother lover you speak of?
I have been accused. Yes.
Just don't
Huh.
Google it.
What's Google?
Jay, is there anything interesting that happens with Zarian?
On one of the mornings, I go out and do my morning ritual of praying. I feel like I would have a walk with my angel, and somebody might see it like, and he leaves as soon as they see him, type thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you go out there seeking answers and affirmation, and you get visited by a celestial being. Who's the person that sees it that causes it to dissipate?
I'm not gonna choose.
I,
If you
I,
want, I can roll a
I
die.
think I would be
Yeah.
a good. I think I'd be a good one for that for reasons.
Oh yeah. Actually, that's perfect, especially with me scaring him just a little bit ago.
All right.
I was thinking that other thing too.
The vengeance thing. You want to follow horse? You want to be a paladin with me? I'm pretty sure
I,
I
I
could I
follow I
could I
follow
could
my own
pa
path.
I could knight you as a paladin of vengeance.
I'll I'll consider it.
That's a lot to think about. He did have an angel on his side. Adam, anything happening with Shyla over this little bit of a journey?
So with my background, I always wear a mask. Nobody really knows the real me. Um, these faces come and go, right? In my travels, in the songs, things I've seen, things I've learned, things I've sang about. Eventually, all the faces just blur. But there's only probably counting on one hand the number of people that know the real me. Like I said, I always have a mask. I can say the right thing, do the right gestures, give the right looks, flash the right smile. And during these 5 days traveling, I've noticed and acknowledged, yes, there's a bond growing amongst us all, some closer than others. But I still keep that bond at arm's length. It takes a lot to gain the trust. Yeah, yeah, like I said, I acknowledge and I see the growing of our pilgrimage. But I still stay with a mask on and stay keep my real self to myself. But
Is there anything specifically that happened that leads you to kind of soften a little bit and say, maybe I can trust these people?
I was getting to that.
Okay.
But listening to tonight's exchanges, some bearing quite a bit, listening to uh, um, how much it meant for him to find his mentor and the relief seen on his face that his mentor still may be alive, depending on the time of that vision. But just seeing the importance of how other people's and other how other people were in the lives of my companions, it brought the walls just a little bit down, not fully, but just a little bit down, where I was actually able to be comfortable around them.
All right. And Ford, is there anything that happens with Driz during this 5 days of travel that's noteworthy? I don't know if you're talking. I can't hear you.
Just is it? Yeah, no.
I got you. I got you now.
All right. No, I'm just in self-reflection from what vision I had and just the relief and the emotion that I've validation that I've been on the right path and seeking that, and that she's alive, and the fact that I'm with other people that, even though they have different goals, we all kind of share a similarity in a way. Like I said, I'm happy. I'm ecstatic.
Is there any memory specifically that comes out about your master that provides a sense of comfort or solace to you? This is the
Probably,
person who trained you to become a druid.
yeah. Just the kindness. I mean, we've gone through all the training, but every night we had a simple thing that we each did, and it's just giving 10 seconds of thanks. And those moments just, something you never forget. And I think about those moments. But yeah, I think just kind of just remembering all that stuff, and just being thankful for all of that, and being thankful for having the companions I have right now to and we ended.
No, we haven't ended. I'm just
Oh.
taking care of some stuff.
Yep.
So reflections that you have that you're like, everything's good.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Well, as good as they can be, right?
Well,
We've seen some horrific things.
Alive, and you know
That's...
that your master was set out to.
He's
probably following these people. Something's happening. You got confirmation, proof of life, at least for right then.
Yeah. And as I stated, we share some common goals, as this snake dude apparently rages. Some people they want vengeance.
And at the end of the 5 days, you are finally able to make it to the banks of the river, and you see You should be able to see it right up over this way. The large visage of what looks like a human carrying a crocodile on its back, and you pull in and you notice that obviously like something has been wrong with this place for a while. There's 2 canoes there. There's a fire that's lit. Some stuff looks like it's burnt down, but we will get into that next week. So next week when we pick it up, we will be picking it up at Camp Righteousness. You guys will
The stories of the crocodile are true. Alligator. Crocodile or alligator?
Crocodile.
Crocodile. Okay.
So I apologize. Did I miss last week's then? I thought it was every 2 weeks.
It is every 2 weeks. That's why next time's going to be 2 weeks from now.
I thought you said next week. That's why I was like, uh-oh.
My bad.
Oh.
Same bad
Just
time, same
making
bad
sure.
time. It's gonna be on the 15th of October is when we're gonna play next.
Just making sure.
Gotcha, 100%. I need to
Good
put
session,
the
guys.
text
It was
up that
fun.
we're tracking. Yeah, thank you guys very much for coming and playing. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
good
Damien,
stuff, man.
Damien, did you get my note that I took 25 gold? Okay, cool.
I took that off.
Perfect. Thank you.
How does Tuesday work for you, Alex?
Should be good. Yeah, I don't have anything on Tuesdays.
Sounds good.
Tuesdays at 8 o'clock. Is that 8 o'clock my time or your time?
My time.
Okay, so it'll be 5 o'clock my time?
6.
6? Oh yeah, only 2 hours. Time zones.
So I suppose I could check out that other game.
The National Parks After Dark?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Let me get into the Discord.
Like I said, I may be a 4th player, but I'm kind of being very picky about it.
Oh, hey, Ford.
Yes.
You just leave.
What a dick.
What a dick.
What a dick. Hey, Ford. Click. Bye.
That's
the
up in-
funny thing is, like, yeah, that's the thing. As soon as you jump into chat, they're like, "All right, it was fun talking
Yeah,
with you. We're gonna
catch
go."
you
And
later.
it's like, I just put my headset on. Like, yeah, I thought we were gonna play.
Been doing that shit for like 20 years.
That's hilarious. I want to get on some Division.
If I didn't have to work in the morning, I'd join you.